Game of golf is a game in millimeters, not even inches, right? So aim for the smallest thing you can and the smallest part of the club face you can and try and connect those.
Main power source in your body to rotate.
A bit faster.
Here we are at Big Swing, Melbourne with Mr. 71, Mr. 43, and of course our great mate from BioGOlf, Bio Jack. G'day, Jack.
How are you, Pete?
Yes, Jack.
And you have brought along one of the biggest hitters on the tour, Mr. Josh Armstrong. Give him a round of applause, everybody. Yes. How are you, Josh?
Interesting, Mr. 43. Someone's not here.
Somebody.
The man known as Long Ball Limo,
He calls himself-
intimidated.
There's another dog in the yard. There's a new sheriff in town, and he's intimidated that he has decided not to attend.
It's a joke.
Maybe because of the previous appointment, but anyway, we're reading it as he's afraid, he's running scared. We're going to try to get some more distance.
Yeah.
I need some more distance.
I
in
need more
particular.
distance.
We all need more distance. We all need more length, don't we? Okay, so let's get started.
All right, so we're going to try and work on increasing some distance today. And we've got a good friend, Josh, here from the tour. Josh Armstrong, he's going to come and help us as well. Some of the things that we need to really focus on is obviously increasing length, but I mean that in the whole body as well. So increasing the stretch in your arms, increasing the movement through each range of motion. And also when we're trying to hit long, it's actually imperative that we don't try and hit hard or pull down hard with our hands. We keep everything flowing very efficiently. So we're going to work on all those aspects today, see if we can hit some big bombs.
Okay,
Let's do it.
let's do it. Yeah, not bad. He's pretty
I'm so
consistent,
stiff.
I have to say.
What are you thinking of when you're getting drive at the moment, Flat?
So I'm just be slower. I hit 2 draws yesterday where I felt like I was actually steering it, which you're probably not going to do, but they drew and went a fair way. But as I said, I've been just setting up. So this is what I've been doing for a fade. Just opening up a little bit. I am going to try and come over the top a little bit more. That one I tried to hit hard.
So when we try and hit along, what are you thinking ahead of your going, not a max out, because we never go max out, but what are you thinking are going to be the decisions you make or the setup changes you make that's going to allow you to hit along? What do you think is next?
Hit it too long, yeah. I don't know. So as I said, I've been sort of just trying to hit that fade, generally, but then just playing around with that little steer one. So I'm trying to not to hit it as hard because I do swing that hard, like as you've been saying. That's
All right, I'm going to ask Josh the same question. Josh, what are the key metrics to hitting the ball long?
Well, using it body well,
Apart from being 6'4", super flux.
that helps.
long levers.
But also using the ground ball too. So right now, like you're probably a little bit more sort of cricket orientated, right? Where it's a
Yeah.
little bit more some down and over the top, but where it's funny, you were talking about getting through to your front foot and all, but you've kind of got to do it in a different way. Does that make sense? Like,
So what sort of way you reckon?
so you're more like right shoulder dominant, through the ball. You always say to feel like you're staying back on, so that way you can spring up and down a ground. You look at someone like Rory McIlroy, for example, power to weight ratios through the roof,
Yeah.
and he's very much this way is with the ball. See how my left shoulder's quite behind?
Yeah.
And I'll exaggerate this, but it comes hard if there's this little oblique to spring up and down the ground, rather than this way. I didn't talk about.
So if I'm, I've sort of started to like tee off there, not there. Yeah. But if I keep looking there as opposed to the ball, could that potentially help?
Possibly, yeah. That's, and if you were to keep your ball position is probably going to feel a little bit forward, but that's not a bad thing.
You reckon?
Yeah. So it's probably going to take a couple just so I get that into there.
I'll go one more, Pete.
I use your path as a good indication there. So the 2
Oh, yeah.
degrees out to in, which means it's a little bit over the top. Right?
but I reckon I could be worse than that.
Yeah. So, like in a sense, if you feel set that up a little bit,
Yeah.
should sort of neutralize your butt. Yes. Do.
I might, when I was hitting the draw and all that, I was aiming out to the right. Whereas now because I'm fading it, I'm aiming out to the left, which could accentuate it, but I was aiming out to the right when I was drawing it.
Well, that's the big thing. Like every time we try and work with something, we work with something they're good at, right? Something you know that their body's capable of.
Yeah.
Think of a lofted cover drive. That way, you need to get weights forward and back a bit to be able to hit it out of the top. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's try and feel
I'm
that.
going to aim out to the right.
Yeah.
Try and keep my head behind the ball. So I'm going to go with that 94. Geez, they're going high.
You want to hit there?
Yep.
Say divot size there.
If I'm coming over a little bit. Oh, okay.
So I think what we were talking about earlier, Jack, and like obviously getting your posture, but
Yeah.
it's overall going to help your main power source in your body
It's got to be good.
to rotate and obviously turn better.
Yep.
Which that in a way is already going to create more effortless power.
Yep.
So that's like some key fundamentals that you can obviously work on.
When
You
you
get in there, buddy.
when you impact the ball, what are you thinking about? Are you thinking about a specific spot on the ball, a
play around with
specific
that, I
place, or are you thinking like a cage around the ball about that big?
Probably the cage, to be honest.
A
Yeah.
lot of people do, right?
Yeah.
They think, visually, they think, oh, I just got to get the club somewhere around this area, it'll do it.
Yeah.
But when we're thinking neurologically, aim small,
Yeah.
miss small. Okay? So aim for the smallest thing
Aim
you
that can
can
keep me
and the
back
smallest
there,
part of the
yeah.
club face you can and try and connect those two.
Yeah.
Okay? So if I gave you, just let's use the number 4 there. Okay. Let's try and hit the number 4 with the center of that club face.
Yeah.
People actually don't think about these siblings.
I'm just going to keep playing with that.
It's pretty good. So I'm going to use that as a guide just for the next cue. Use center of the club face, that's good.
Yeah. Get your warm up, mate.
So the next part of this is once we get confident with that center of the club face, then we're going to build some strength into it. Right.
Okay. No.
You set up quite on a heel there. Is there a reason you do that? You feel more comfortable setting up in that position? So when you put your club down,
Yeah.
do you feel that's a comfortable position
And
for
do
you?
you find much difference
yeah.
in
Yeah.
here?
Right.
Does it not
Good
quite
there.
go as far? It doesn't know if it's, being dry.
That was
and it
the-
runs a lot more.
Figured it out.
What we don't realise when you set up, you're right over here, right?
Yeah.
So for you to get the club anywhere near par, you have to sort of move your body out of the way to get it there. That slows you down instantly as well.
Okay.
Eventually, you won't need to set up in this position to be as obvious with it, but just for now, set up on the toe of
Yep. No, it's just interesting.
Good. So you can get center face contact pretty consistently when you're thinking about it.
Yeah.
Think about it all the time. And as I said, it's an aspect that a lot of players of all various levels don't think about.
Well, it's funny because when I'm over here, I'm probably thinking of my hands, how I bring the ball back. I'm not necessarily, to be honest, even thinking that much about connecting with that.
That's it. And at the cage metaphor is a really apt one because everyone uses it. It's like, oh, the club is pretty big. You just have to get somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Right. But the game of golf is again millimeters, not even inches, right? So 1 degree in or out or open or closed can not only be the result of 20 to 30 yards off the fairway one side or the other, be the result of, 500,000 in prize money if you successfully offer. Okay, so the only change I made for these two guys was trying to get a focus point a little bit more on, or at least start thinking about where they're getting that aim point or impact. Aim small, miss small. I want to try and give them one dimple to think of. I know it's hard to match, but the smaller you try and target, the more likely you are to see. So we're going to see how Josh does it. Josh, are you happy to include?
Yeah, it's cool.
So we're going to see how Josh does it. I'm going to explain everything
if you can't get it. You explain everything while we're doing it, but I want everyone to see us you first and see. We're going to watch him kick one first, and then I'm going to give a few things to think about.
Oh.
There you go, that's staying hit.
Still there, still yeah. Can't talk for a few seconds. Better wait till this. Okay, so one of the things I always say about Josh,
283.
Not bad. I always say about Josh, he's a very easygoing character, but it's very easy in the way he does everything. Like his body movement, his personality, his mental state, everything is controlled and not using unnecessary.
No,
It's very efficient. Fully. So if I go Josh to do this, go over your hands, brush your chest, Josh, click together, sir. And then I want him to rotate. Actually, first of all, just rotate the pelvis, nothing else. That's it. Good. He can control that really well. Look how far he can go. Good.
yeah.
He's got all that in the swing, right?
Hips don't mind.
He's going to swing again. Swing again for me. I want you guys to tell me if he gets anywhere near that range when he's actually swinging.
It's a diff-
Oh. That could be bigger, that one.
he didn't get close to that.
Yeah, he's
Nah.
near it. Yeah. So he is never using his end range. That's the key.
Yeah.
Because he's stacking movements on top of one another. Yes, he's moving his hips a little bit, but it's also because he's moving his thoracic spine and his arms. So him to get into his backswing helps having long levers.
Yeah.
But for you guys as well, less is more with this. Okay.
Less is more.
So less is
Alright.
more
Okay.
because
Less
the next
is
part of
more.
this is when we build some strength. When I'm going to get you to try moving and actually activating that foot is if we are at end range here and I get you to jump in this position, there's no way you can do it.
Yeah.
If we are at end range here, I can get you to jump really effectively because you're not at the end.
Yeah.
Let's have another look there. We had a radar gun in his hairs, for
Yep.
example. How fast you think they're going, and look at his chest even there. Look at how fast it's spinning. Very fast at all. You can put a wedge in his hand and you almost look like a normal striker as well.
Yeah.
Okay. That's how much efficiency of movement he has. But his pub speed is up somewhere at 118.5. Okay. Very efficient. All right. Let's see him hit one you go for. And what are you changing when you do this stuff?
Literally feeling like spring so hard that I didn't have before.
Think about the jump.
But just overall feeling like downswing, I'm moving the hands quicker.
A week combined, 287. I'm hitting about 170.
Probably
What are you
not.
hitting?
Well, at the moment, about 130, I think.
Yes.
Are we happy with that one, Joe?
I miss it.
Don't miss it then.
So in your setup, you look like you've got a lot of weight on your front foot.
It's probably
Front side, I mean.
well, so it's probably 60-40,
Okay.
but it's more changing pelvis position
Yeah.
that changes that. I mean, I find that if I get too neutral this way, my body doesn't quite work.
I can do a little bit of that.
But I don't know
More on the
that
front
if I get that way, it creates a lot more room, and it's almost like start where you finish.
Yeah. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
All right, jump on you guys. Everyone here? Not Jerry.
And Josh.
Okay, Josh made a very good point. As part of was working with the body and the PBA bench at some point. That would just be working across all aspects. When I asked him how he's going to get this one further, he had two things he said. One would pull his hand down a little bit quicker, but the other thing he said was really spring that lever. Okay, if we measured the actual part of the foot where most of our power comes from when we're actually moving the club, it's essentially on the inside of your foot. Okay, so put your calm down there for a second. I want you to imagine you've got a bug underneath the ball of your left foot because we're all right-handed golfers, okay? And what I want you to do is just get your arms into the backswing, okay? Come onto the forward, load up that knee break, and then jump and sure. Yeah, bite. We're going to do this a bit over the next 30 seconds. I want you to feel each time you do it,
He's squashing that bug down harder and harder. Okay.
There's a concept in this. Keep going while I'm talking. There's a concept in this. Joe Yasborn, in the US Open last year, his caddy said to him, when he had a very difficult shot, Oshie Green, he said, Joe Yas swinging. Okay?
Yeah.
So, what I'm trying to do today is make a change for you guys. What Josh and I are trying to do is make a change for you guys. We are here in the simulator. You're not going to lose the ball. You're not going to get down on anything. This is the time to go down swinging.
I will try.
So, when I get you on the simulator art version, I want you to just try and swing.
Mimic this.
Don't try and go a little bit hard because you're scared about where the ball's going to go. You're not saying bomb. You're going to go as Rick. Okay, so we've got the concept of remove it now. We put it all together. Let's do it individually. So first thing first, arm down in front. We should have drop, turn into a squat, and jump. Just standing vertical jumps as high as you can. And do 5 in a row.
Who's that?
Good. Now, you guys ever watched that TV show Wipe Out? The one where you held those things and spun around and knocked you off? Yeah. Basically, it was a very dangerous game show. Doesn't they show it in there? But
No.
when people were walking along a very elevated platform, there were these big things that spun around and you had to jump over them. Okay? So imagine I've got one of those, all right? And each time I spin it around, it's going to get higher and higher and higher. So you have to jump higher for each time. I don't want you to just go, oh, let's go through the motions. Talk about mental simulation.
Yes.
Set. This is what we're doing. Your job is to jump as high as you can and go further and further each time. So go for the first one. Good. Go higher this time. Good. Higher the next time. Good. And the last one, higher you can. Good. See, that's still what you did on the last one. I want you to do that when you're getting your driver of a second. Okay? That goes into the next part we're having. So we're going to do a 180 degree. So the same thing we're going to spin around. So we're going to end up facing the opposite way we did. Okay? But I want you to do it as a swing motion.
Oh,
Okay. And drop around.
Whoa.
Good. Just get used to the movie. You got 3 to practice.
That didn't feel proper.
Good. All right. Now, we're done 3 to practice.
Okay,
I feel
good.
comfortable with the movie.
Yeah.
Now, there's 5 again. You got to go higher each time. All right? So, ideally, not as high, you could also go further around. So, you can start off just going 180, and then you can start off going a little bit further if you want to.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But let's try and just go higher and more around each time you do it. So, first one. Good. And while we're working, you've got to tap into the foot, all the feet. Now you're starting to react to the ground. You're starting to use it around. One more, really high. So we can't react to the ground. Can't jump off the ground unless your body's in a good position, right? Because if you're back here, you have no weight on the front leg. There's nothing to jump off.
Yeah.
If we're over here, we're going to reverse triangle or something. There's enough jump all through there. In order for you to be able to jump effectively, you have to have everything else in the wrap up. Okay, so grab the club again. Have a couple of warm-ups, one at a time. Just getting the sequences out there.
Four! Sorry, everyone.
You said I can't break something, but I will.
Sorry.
It's tricky to come and put that into.
People in here. I've got to call 4. It's the first time ever. First time ever anyone's called 4 in a simulator. But in theory, I am getting.
Let's speed that there. Okay, the goal now is to be able to
But I must
control
be
this.
hitting it like
Okay,
that.
we got you some more speed, both of you, but if you can't control it, as I said, it's useless. So we're going to work with Josh down the same thing. All right. Kick that for 1 second, and then Josh is going to jump in a bit, choppy berry. Really live bill party. You go. And the difference between you guys is at the moment and
Many different. Okay.
But the big difference I'm seeing is that Josh has been doing this sequence for so long. He can
Yeah.
separate the sequences really easily.
Yeah.
He can get the jumping happening while keeping his arms almost in the air. That's what I want you guys to feel. It's open up. It's happening with the arms. Should be able to jump, but still have the arms in the same position. We're going to play a little strikeout drill, okay, both of you. First shot, say that where the speed is like you're about, right? Let's not worry about what's happening on the sim.
Okay.
Just worry about pop head speed.
Okay.
Now this is something that, as I said, we're going to work with the body to try and increase that, but then we'll grab someone like Josh to come in and just control it as we get through. But we're going to see how far we can actually go, all right? Knowing the 3 things that will impact speed, obviously, is getting that jump happening as much as possible, still keeping length and spread, and sequencing it all in the right time, okay? So your first shot, whatever club head speed you get is fine.
You got to beat that.
You have to go above that. If you don't, you get a strike.
Okay.
But 3 strikes, you're out.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Nice 7, all right.
No, I need 100. You're using
Start
mine.
point.
I need 100. All about swing speed, Pete. Swing speed.
Got good swing speed.
So from at 97, you had 97.4. Bit faster.
Haley takes the first
He's
round.
got the title.
Remember your
He's got the title.
the feed to beat is 97, Flem.
Jeez.
Well, 97.4.
No,
What's-
that's your one. He's got to beat game 1.
I don't understand
You
the
still
rules.
won that, don't worry.
I wonder what
That's the one.
I wonder what long balls would be. Shit. I like that.
4 was the speed to beat. 96.3, that's a failure. You can go over and have a chat to Josh now for 30 seconds.
Oh, for a second, I thought 96 was higher than 97.
That's-
I think I just had a stroke.
That's
better
the,
shot. It's a good
that's
shot,
the
though.
best shot that we've played.
Come into the
shot.
principal's office.
Oh, sorry, Josh. What did I do wrong? It's a better shot, though. That's kind of. You actually said good shot, Pete. When after I played it. It's a good shot. You never know.
It's not the. I mean, BioJack's
Yeah,
man in charge.
He's,
mate.
he's a strict taskmaster.
He is.
So that's 220. That's a better strike. Come on, 100.
It was 6.5. It was 2 strikes.
Oh, jeez.
One more strike and you are out.
How far to go? Out of interest, I know that's not what it's about, but out of curiosity. Feel we should have ended this after the first round, to be honest. That would have been probably just a more fun competition for everyone.
Not too bad. They're pretty good in terms of fixture speed.
But I'm happy. That's
We
got to
want-
102.
It definitely has the option to get out there. You can go further as well. But let's just have a normal fairway fight. Just have a shots. They'll make sure we have a room to swing. So we'll go back to that. Day you were full as before.
Alright.
So you're
No, that's
yeah, it
better.
was 100.
No, that's.
That's the thought process behind this.
I'm taking 100.
Is your middle of the road is now
Yeah,
and
that's what I
running
want.
97. So when your body's moving efficiently well, it's still moving.
It's at least 4 or 5 kilometers quicker.
Yeah,
Yes.
but even when it's moving calmly,
Yeah.
it's still moving really,
Yeah,
really
better.
great. That's it. They basically hit the hammock today. Maybe just under, I think, on one of them.
Yeah, I was back 100, 101, 102. Whatever.
So
Forget the exact numbers, doesn't matter.
98. 98.
We need to be able to control it as well, which is why we're working with a team and making
Yeah.
Right. So
Awesome.
guys, that's some excellent work to do work on with the jumping work and try and the next few weeks before we catch up again. But I really want you to try and explosively work through there. This might not be something you just stay on the first tee, especially when you're playing.
We should be doing that routine.
I'm gonna
before
jump all the way home.
first tee.
I'm going to leave my
Yeah.
car here. Just jump all the way home.
Gents, it was an absolute pleasure.
Bye,
That's
Jack.
bye, Jack. Good stuff, mate.
Thanks so much for coming in.
Adds
Josh.
kilometres.
That's
Check
up,
in
mate.
with this
Well
guy. Josh, and
Josh.
good luck, big fella.
Appreciate
Yeah.
it. Thank you.
Let's see
We're
if we
following
can
you
get
now.
your average distance to 400 metres off the tee.
Yeah.
Thanks
Lift.
to BioJack.